Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and I'm very excited because today is the first time I'm recording a request from my Patreon via the Discord for a member of the Pentatonix tier over on my Patreon. So if you are a Pentatonix fan and you want to be involved in that, you want to be involved in the polls and help steer the ship, help direct which direction I go, which path I take down this Pentatonix tour, jump down into the description, check out the Patreon link, sign up for the Pentatonix tier, and that'll send you over to the Discord. You have a special role set up for you on Discord so that you can get into a channel that's just for you guys, where I will be posting polls. You can give me information, shoot me links for suggestions for the polls. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited about it. Let's just jump into this one. Right now we're looking at Pentatonix Gold, a cover of a song by an artist named Kiiara. Now I had never heard of this song or artist before today, but just before I'm recording this, I went and checked out the original. You'll see my thoughts and feelings about it in the reaction video for that one. It should be here on YouTube by the time this will make it to YouTube. I will put a link right there. Go check that out if you want to see what I thought of the original. Let's jump into this one. I'm really excited to see what Pentatonix does with it because they do amazing things with everything. So yeah.
Proof is falling, let me love, thought of letting you know.
Of course. I had a little smile on Scott's face.
Got up in my teeth.
God, his voice is perfect for this, isn't it?
Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I missed you in the basement.
Got up in my teeth now.
But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go.
Nice.
Oh, roof is on fire, you never let me know. You say you're sorry, honey, but you never really showed. You're sorry, and I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know. Roof is falling, let me love it, without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know.
Nice. Wow. Okay, just 2 seconds. The things I love about Pentatonix, that I always love about them, are happening here. They're so in sync, and they're not just harmonizing vocally. I've said it before. They're harmonizing together. They're in this really cool flow state together where everybody's on the same page. Everybody's communicating similar things, the same things, or different layers of a similar thing emotionally, right? The vibe from the song, it has a nice, very, very flowing, sort of rhythmic, like a bobbing beat to it that I really can get behind. It's really enjoyable. I'm not getting 100% flatline depressed like I did from the original song, right? I'm getting a little bit of layers, particularly from Scott and Kirsten. The beatboxing is really coming through, a lot of rhythm, really this sort of sense of progression of time moving, which is something I did not get in the original. I did not feel a sense of mobility, and I've really gotten that from these guys. They communicate so much. 5 people in a room, sitting on a couch. They're giving me more than I thought possible without any kind of help. We're not getting any help from camera cuts or movements or production or lighting. It's just them sitting on a couch, and they're still able to take me on a journey, to transport me to a place, to make me feel something. It's really impressive. Chorus was so kind of perplexing to me in the original version. I'm really impressed with how they're handling it. I think Mitch is doing a great job, and whoever sort of decided what to put where to make that work live did an amazing job. I'm sure it was a collaboration in some form or fashion, but whoever pinned that down did an amazing job. This is great. I'm really enjoying this. Loving the vibes coming from the right side of the couch. Kirsten's amazing.
Bodies on the pavement. Love me, but you never let me go. Roof is on fire.
Wow. These swells that are happening are they're amazing.
So you're sorry, honey, but you never really showed. You're sorry, and I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know. Roof is falling, let me love it, without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know. Without ever letting you know.
Nice, man. No, we're doing that whole thing again. All right, so just a couple of quick comments. So about that whole second piece. So I loved it when they dropped out. The vocalist basically dropped out, and all you had was the bass and the percussion, all right, the bass and the beatbox. One of the things I think that I'm starting to put my finger on why they feel like such a cohesive group all the time. And it's because if you'll watch them, whether they're even involved in the moment or not vocally, they are loving the process. They're just loving the experience of being there. They have joy. They're finding joy in their stage mates' performances, in the way they're expressing themselves. Each of these people really just love making music. And if they're not actively making music at the time, like if they're not actively singing, they're loving how much their compatriot is loving making music. And it's all about that passion. It's all about having that intensity and that joy in creating something, performing your art. That's what I think does it for me. That's sort of like the mastering process on the back end of their performances. Like they have all these great elements that they have together, that they pull together. Everybody's really great at different things, and they all really layer them together so beautifully. But the thing that really, really ties everything up and makes everybody feel like they're on the same page, makes the whole thing feel cohesive, like it's being sung by one unit, is that love for performing, the love for each other, the love for hearing each other sing, the love for singing themselves. And I think this is going to sound a little weird. I've already said it kind of once, but it does sound a little weird. I think more than that, they love how much each other loves singing. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, really cohesive experience watching these guys. Blows my mind. We're going to listen to that whole last part again because obviously that was incredible. Like, look at Scott's face. Look at God, this is good. Okay. God, I could listen to that on repeat. Like, just give me that. Like, I'm gonna go for a jog, put that in my headphones, and just let me go. 45 minutes straight, I could do it. It's so gorgeous. Okay, so that was another mind-tingling performance by Pentatonix singing Gold by Kiiara, I think is the name of the artist. Beautiful performance. Gotta say, this is not always the case. I'm gonna say it. You Pentaholics aren't gonna like it. Sometimes I still prefer the original. Sometimes the Pentatonix experience feels more like sort of an excursion, you know, sort of a deviation, like a little vacation into something different, but it doesn't necessarily replace the original for me. So I don't know if I should say I prefer the original so much as I still love the original. What it is that they feel very much like different performances. This, to me, for me, compared to the one that I just watched, this was preferable. I really, really, really loved what they did with it. It had a ton more layers. It had a lot more going on emotionally. It actually traveled. It went somewhere. There was a journey here. And just watching them perform and just sort of hearing the energy and the passion that they put into their performances really kind of just blows me away and makes me remember all those times that I was able to be a part of something that I was passionate about, that I was in love with, and experience it with a group of people who shared that passion with me. And it's just such a unique and wonderful human experience. So thanks to them so much, Pentatonix. If the stars ever align perfectly and you ever happen to see this, thank you so much for putting your art out into the world. It really is special. It means something to me personally, and it means something to so many people. This is just such beautiful work. Thank you guys so much for watching this, for coming on this journey with me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the requests over in Discord. I'm going to get this to you as quick as I can, hopefully within a week. And yeah, please remember, as always, be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself.